Hello there guys, what is up and happy Friday to you all. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my video intro using Final Cut Express and some other stuff. So let's get started. Bit my tongue. So the first thing I did was I came over to the internet. What a lovely thing it is. And I went over here to a website called ignitemotion.com. Most of these things are kind of like green screen backgrounds, but these do kind of double as like a background for an intro or something. Search through these, find one that you like. My bad. We can preview one, see if it looks cool. If not, come back over here. Now, this one is the one that I kind of used. It's not the exact one, but if I can find it again, I'll show it to you. How about let's just refresh this page. My bad. My apologies. Alright, here it is. Hit preview. Load up. And that's pretty much what it is. So let's say right click to the download movie file. I already downloaded this, so I'm just gonna show in Finder, and I'm gonna take this and bring it into my lovely web. There we go. Oh no, I lost it. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of struggling at this. So here is the clip, and let's bring it into Final Cut Express. Now this is gonna go on Video Layer 1. Another thing that we need to do is we need to launch iMovie, because I use my background track from just from iMovie. If you guys don't find anything you like in iMovie, you can search on the web. They've got a bunch of websites out there. Jamendo.com and Incomptech. Those are two websites that are really great for background music. A lot of famous YouTubers use them, so I'd recommend going and checking out those websites. Those links are in the description. So let's come over here to iLive Sound Effects, and then Jingles, and then here I believe it's this one. That's the one. So we'll take this file and come back here to Final Cut, which is actually in the same window. Ta-da! There it is. Okay, so let's drag this into the timeline, and let's cut off all the extras of the video clip. So this is pretty much what we got. Just some clouds going by. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to bring up some text. So let's bring up the text, and let's type in whatever we want. So I'm just going to call this Medieval Hollywood. And then let's change the font to something a little bit more cooler. I know like one that I really like, it's called Cracked. Let's bring up the size to like 140-ish, and let's change this to a red color so you guys can see more of a contrast. And it's a little bit off the screen, so let's bring this down to about 116. That looks pretty good. I'll bring this into the timeline, cut off all the extras, and there we go. And so now what we want to do is we want to bring this down in size a little bit, and bring this up and above the rest of the clip. So what's really gonna happen is we're gonna have this kind of swing down in 3D. So I'm gonna hit the keyframe button. Although first we also need to apply another filter. So Effects, Video Filters, Perspective, and Basic 3D. Now, that's probably what I should have said beforehand, but oh well. So I'll come over here to Filters, and it's not there. Darn. Let's try this one more time. Effects, Video Filters, Perspective, and Basic 3D. Hooray, it worked. So now this is the x-axis, and that's what it's going to be rotating over. So let's kind of keyframe it about there. Bring the size keyframe. It's about there. Alright, now let's scoot forward. So about me right there. So let's bring this more into view, as well as enlarge it, and bring it down to about right there. So make sure kind of going down a little bit straight. And also let's keyframe this motion, and let's bring this kind of so it's more like that. Possibly bring this down a little bit further. So now I'm gonna render this, and by the magic of editing, you guys don't have to watch it render. Alakazam, just like that, it is now done. Now it's done rendering. So we can play this. Alright, that looks pretty good. But we're also gonna need to bring in my symbol. So I'm gonna come over here to my external hard drive. You guys don't need to have symbol. All of these steps are pretty much optional, so I'm just gonna find mine. Ta-da! So let's take that and let's bring it here into Video Layer 3. Cut off the extra, and then And then let's pretty much like repeat the same step that we did as far as basic 3D and all that stuff goes. Although also what we want to do is let's probably add like a little bit of a border. So effects, video filters, border, and then let's do a bevel. Now I think this kind of creates a pretty cool illusion with more 3D by adding some more shading. So come to about right there, and bring this down. Although we also need to apply that 3D filter. Hopefully it'll actually work this time. Which it did. Great. So let's bring this in x-axis rotation. Let's bring this to something kind of like that, maybe a little bit less. Alright, let's keyframe that, and let's keyframe the motion. Bring it down in size a little bit. Alright, now if we come over here to where the text comes in, let's bring this up. Keyframe this one again, and let's set this keyframe to about 0. Bring this up a little bit more. And let's keyframe that. Oh my god, what did I just do? Alright, never mind. So that's pretty much that. Some things to remember when you guys are working with your intros. Keep them short and keep them sweet and simple. Add a lot of energy and pretty much try to say what's going on as far as your channel goes. The reason why you want to make it short is because no one wants to watch, you know, like a freaking 30-second intro. That's just gonna be way too long. It's gonna look unprofessional, and in proportion to the rest of your video, it's just gonna be way too long. So, like all those guys that try to do a recreation of like the Universal Studios intro, do not do that. That is a big no-no. Okay, say that Alex told you that's a big no-no. So yeah, I recommend keeping it under 8 seconds. You know, mine's like 8-ish seconds. If you can make that even smaller, like 5 seconds or so, with just like a little piece of dialogue and some background intro, some background tracks, you can probably make it pretty professional. So I recommend you guys not doing too much longer than 8 seconds or so. Also, if you guys don't want to do what your kind of channel is about, you might just want to do something more kind of like artistic and some more just kind of like visually appealing, such as this, kind of with the clouds coming over. Yeah, I'd recommend maybe putting like a .com if you guys have like a website name or something. If you have like your channel's name .com, that might be kind of a cool idea. I don't know, it's up to you. There are some websites out there for making these, but I wouldn't recommend going to those. So I will see you guys then on Monday. That's pretty much to wrap up this tutorial. So I'll see you guys on Monday with a Final Cut Express tutorial or a Pro tutorial, I don't know. But I'll see you guys then. So ta-ta for now.